Hello, my name is Dhruv Dar. I am a jury member of the 7th SATEA team competition.
Dhruv ji, as part of the evaluation criteria, the team should clearly define the boundaries of the project. That is, what is included and what is excluded as part of the project, along with any constraints. So my first question to you, as a jury member, according to you, what indicates that the team has clearly defined the project scope, including inclusions and exclusions?
The first thing we look at as jury is what are the deliverables and what is beyond the deliverables. That's number one. Number two, we see that from where does the process start and end, because every process will have a large number of steps, but the project may be limited in scope from starting a point and an end point. So we look for clarity in the start and end point of the project. That is the second thing, which can also mention some of the broad process steps. And the third main thing we look at is, but which is also very important, is which products, process lines, which customers, which suppliers, if any, which all these things that which geographies, which demographies, what is it that the project is covering and what is not in the scope of the project. So those are some of the key things. Sometimes we also call it unofficially as latitudinal scope, which means which product lines, processes, all those things, and which longitudinal scope, start and end point of the project.
Okay. Dhruv sir, how do you assess whether the scope and constraints defined by the team are realistic and well controlled?
So every project has lots of constraints. No project is without constraints. So for example, constraint may be financial, budgetary, it may be time limitation of people, it may be technology constraints. So we would like to see whether all these constraints have been thought over seriously and have been addressed. Because these constraints, if not thought of, may lead to delay of the project and also may lead to closure of the project in between. Also things like scope creep. So is there a possibility that somebody may come and later on add something to the project that this also should be included? So all those things should be covered right in the beginning and addressed.
So usually in your experience as a jury, are projects and teams doing it, that they're very mindful of the scope that they write?
There are some which do it very clearly, but there are many who also do not do this very clearly. So they mention just a few things. Typically constraints are not mentioned. They generally mention what is in scope and out of scope, but constraints are overlooked for whatever reasons. So constraints are very important because I can have anything in a scope, but if the constraint is there, then I may not achieve anything.
So constraint could be, say, budget. What else?
Budget, that means budget, financial, as I said, scope creep. Somebody can come and say, add this also then technological constraints, people's times constraints, management support constraints. So all those are things. Nothing works without management support. Nothing works if people are not dedicated or are able to give time for the project. So those are then even the team members have the right members being selected who have the knowledge to address the problem that has been taken up. So all these things are constraints which can hinder the progress of the project.
And final question, sir, if one did write the scope, but because we are living in a world which is a VUCA world, there's volatility, there's uncertainty, if tomorrow they would like to extend the scope or reduce it, then how does the project team manage that?
See, generally in our projects, what we say is that any change which has to be done, it is permissible provided it has to be obviously approved by the leadership team. So if there is any change anywhere where the team is not able to meet because of constraints, then they have no choice but to go back to typically what is called a steering committee. They have to go to the steering committee and take approval for extending whatever. But ideally, a team should take a scope which is manageable in that particular period and capabilities of the team. So that is the ideal situation.
And how do you see the entire platform, the South Asia Team Excellence Award?
See, I have been coming here from the beginning, and it's a very nice and unique experience because teams put in so much effort. So we like to see what all they have done, what they are presenting, and also it's a lot of networking, meeting people. Sometimes over the years, same people meeting again. So it is a very lively event and very good this thing for exposure of everybody to see what is going on in the field of quality.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.